Hey, what's up guys? Back here today for a Power Rangers reaction video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Last one I did was top 10 fails, I think. I react to Watch Mojo top 10 Power Ranger videos. Watch Mojo, although sometimes I can disagree, majority of the time they are pretty on point with their top 10s. And so I'm always fascinated to know how other people would rank certain things in Power Rangers or anything that I like. So yeah, I haven't done a Power Ranger reaction in a while, so I'm really keen to do this one. Today we'll be looking at top 10 unexpected Power Ranger plot twists. Now, heads up before we watch it, I should point this out. I actually have seen this one. Now, thing was, yes, this came out 2nd of October. I saw it when it came out, like the day it came out, this video, because I was like, oh, unexpected video about unexpected plot twists. See how things work out, but yeah, I watched it then, but I must have been out of it or something because I don't remember a thing. Like, I like Power Rangers, you know I do, and I know a lot of big plot twists that happen in Power Rangers, and I can think of a lot that's going to be in the video because I can't remember where a lot of stuff was placed. Like, some of the bigger things, like, I would think, yeah, going to be near the top. I'm not going to make a prediction because the memory may come back to me straight away and then I make the prediction and it's actually what it is. So let's just watch it. I'm rambling now. So of course, before we get started with the reaction, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to me if you're not already. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. And also, if you haven't seen any of my Pokemon Randomized Nuzlocke episodes, definitely recommend that. I know it's not getting as many views as my Power Ranger videos. That's only because a lot of people subscribe me for the Power Ranger videos. But just so you know, I really had a fun time making those Pokemon videos. And that's probably the most fun I've ever had on this channel. And yeah, it would really mean a lot to me if you guys went and checked those out. Even if you just want to watch the first episode and just see what you think of it. I'll link the randomized Nuzlocke maybe somewhere on this video in the description, maybe. Yeah, let's get back into Power Rangers. And yeah, really keen for this video. Yeah, like I said, I have seen it, but I can hardly remember a thing about it. But yeah, I'm really keen to see how this one goes. So yeah, this is top 10 unexpected Power Ranger plot twist. And let's get into it.
Bucky has something to say. Skull and I have decided to enroll in the Angel Grove Junior Police
I love their
Department.
reactions.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Power Rangers plot twists. Dad?
Not gonna lie, that was pretty messed up. That's cool.
Brody, I remember now. I remember it all. For this list, we're looking at the most shocking twists and turns from the Power Rangers franchise.
I'm not the biggest fan of Ninja Steel, but that plot twist in Ninja Steel was pretty good.
The series and the comics. Which did you see as the twistiest twist? Let us know in the comments.
Oh,
Number 10, Mr. Hartford's little secret. Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. Say what you want about Operation Overdrive. This plot twist definitely caught our attention. Halfway
like I'm
through the
saying, that's
season,
pretty messed up.
that there's more to Mac than meets the eye. A secret that
like, it's not like he's an actual person, he's a robot, but I mean, that's
isn't really human.
pretty messed up.
Dad? He's actually an android that Mr. Hartford had built 2 years prior and implanted with false memories.
That's impossible. I gotta be dreaming this one. He's telling you the truth, Master Mac.
It'd be hard to
Actually, Mac is
believe.
devastated, and his relationship with his so-called father is strained beyond belief. Thankfully, it's not enough to make him call it
He got
quits.
made a real boy.
Android or not, Mac displayed more humanity than most, and it was only fitting that he received the real boy ending
Look,
in the season.
There's a lot to say about Operation Overdrive. Right, I'll pause this for a sec. Don't want to be talking throughout the video. Yeah, I do enjoy that twist in Operation Overdrive. I'm not a fan of the season by any means. It's probably my least favorite season of all. No, it was Samurai Megaforce. I don't know. It had Once a Ranger, which makes it better, and the Fear Cats. But this plot twist with Mac being an android, I was shocked. Like, all I knew about watching Operation Overdrive, like, when I was going into it, because it'd been out for years already, was that it wasn't a very popular season. There was a lot of issues people had with it. But I had no idea about the whole Mac being an android thing. And so, yeah, when it happened, like, I was pretty shocked. So, yeah, I'll give him it. Yeah, shocked me. As well as, yeah, pretty full on. Just seeing, like, the head separate from the body. Not something you often see in Power Rangers, decapitation. But, yeah. Alright, let's get back into it. Might, like, do a pause throughout each segment just to give you my brief thoughts. He's a real boy.
My heart. Number 9, The Curse of Zenaku.
Yes!
Power Rangers Wild Force. Xanaku definitely
See, I forgot this was in the
wild
video.
Force Rangers through the ringer, but it was clear that he was so much more than just a powerful Duke Org. He was actually once human. 3,000 years ago, he was an Animarian warrior named Merrick, who harnessed the power of a cursed wolf mask to defeat the original Master Org. Unfortunately, the mask took over and turned Merrick into the Duke Org, with few memories of his past life, but a thirst for answers.
I like the Zord more when it looked like that.
I was cursed. Couldn't remove the mask. I became Xanaku.
Thankfully,
This
the
is pretty
Rangers
wild.
managed to break the curse.
Oh, I
and
didn't
Mark
show
was
it.
free to fight alongside them as the Lunar Wolf Ranger.
I like his suit. Yeah, so this moment, yeah, I love Wild Force. I love Xanaku. If you've seen previous Power Ranger videos I made, you know how much I love Xanaku. Xanaku is like my favorite villain in Power Rangers if you don't count the Psycho Rangers, because you know I absolutely adore the Psycho Rangers. Helps her in space as well. That's a big bonus in their favor. But like outside of like the Psycho Rangers, Xanaku would be my second favorite. I love wolves, and this like Wolf Duke Org, who has the most badass design. Like he may look like, I'll give him this. Design wise, I think he looks better than the Psycho Rangers. I love Xanaku so much. Yeah, and then having him become Merrick and like this whole twist, like you knew he was going to be a ranger because like this werewolf, they could have like had a wolf monster. Well, I guess any wolf monster you would think it's a werewolf, but like werewolves are a person that's turned into a wolf. So when you get Xanaku and there's some mystery behind him, you know he's going to be a human and probably going to be the 6th Ranger. And he like has his own Zords as well, which also, yeah, I love Xanaku so much.
Not another ranger.
Unfortunately, some forces of
I love this when he came back.
call it quits.
You! So, we meet again.
Number 8, Bowen.
Bowen!
Power Rangers Mystic Force.
I haven't watched
Before
Mystic
he
Force in
became a
ages.
ranger, Nick traveled the country never knowing who his real parents were and without a real sense of who he really was. Meanwhile, the Ranger's mentor Udana was separated from her baby Bowen years ago during the Great War.
So your son is alive. Somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
I don't have much to
Have
say.
you connected the
It's
dots
pretty.
yet? Yes, it turns
well, I
out
was
that
gonna
Nick
say
is
obvious.
actually Bowen, meaning that
Yeah.
not only was he destined to be the Red Mystic Ranger, but also to become the light that can defeat the forces of evil once and for all. It's definitely not what Nick expected.
Definitely not.
You were with me all along and I never knew. It's truly magical.
Yeah. I like the twist being that Nick is Udana's son, but like you did see it coming, I guess. I'm pretty sure I did. Like when they started talking about it, it was pretty obvious straight away to me. Yeah, it's a cool twist anyway. The actor, I couldn't stop thinking. So I was kind of out of it just then. The actor who plays Nick, I feel bad not remembering his name. Firas Durrani. I probably butchered that. The guy who plays Nick, he's an Australian actor, and he's actually just been in SAS Australia. That might not mean anything to any of you guys, but it's a show that's been on TV at the moment, and freaking amazing. I won't say too much about it because you should go check it out for yourself. Just search SAS Australia. One of the people who are in it is, yeah, the dude who plays Nick, and yeah, it's really good. Wow, I'm not talking about Power Rangers again, but I couldn't stop thinking about it because, yeah, I only watched an episode like last night. Oh, it's still fresh in my head. So I saw like Nick, and that's why I was like, Bowen, because all I could think was, yeah, the dude. Okay, let's get back into it.
But when the fighting is finally finished, the ending is all the sweeter for him being reunited with the family he never knew he had. Ready? Ready.
I did like this. I really don't hate Mystic Force that much. One of my least favorite seasons, but it does have a lot of good qualities to it. Of course, there's a... There's going to be an ad
Number 7,
there.
the Peace Conference, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers. In the original TV series, Jason, Zach, and Trini left the team in Season 2 to be part of a peace conference
Yeah.
in Switzerland. It was basically just an excuse for the actors leaving the show.
Trini, Zach,
Peace
and
conference.
Jason, in your hearts you will always carry the spirit of the Power Rangers. but your destinies lie elsewhere. You have been chosen to help the world.
It's a shame they left.
The Boom Studios comics, however,
I didn't know about this.
This infamous departure. There never was a peace conference.
Yeah.
In reality, it was all a cover story concocted by the trio so they could leave on a new quest to protect the universe as the Omega Rangers.
Pauses. The whole thing about them becoming the Omega Rangers, not actually going to the peace conference. I didn't know about this. I've been reading the comic for Power Rangers because it's good, but I got sidetracked and I haven't read some in a while. But yeah, I've read a fair bit of like the start of it, but I want to get back into it. I always hear so many good things about it. But that thing about, like, because I'd seen the Omega Ranger suits, didn't know that it was like Jason, Zach, Trini. Like, that's crazy. And it'd be a full team, wouldn't? Oh wait, look, I can see it in the picture here. Oh, maybe I'll say, but oh well, that's Billy with the glasses. Because when I'm thinking of like alternate team of Rangers in the comics, I'm thinking of like they brought back people like Andros, Mike, Tanya, Kimberly, Green Samurai Ranger, not Mike, Cam, and there was one more, wasn't there? Oh, it was Heckle? Doesn't he become like Talon Ranger or something? I can't remember. I want to read more of the comics, but I know the plot was only about like the peace conference, but this is really fascinating. This is much better than a peace conference.
It can't have been an easy decision for the young heroes, especially lying to their teammates. But the lie was a necessary evil.
Oh, that was the other end being annoyed about them lying. I love that they changed it because it's the comic. It's not like you had actors that were leaving.
On the other hand, it's really exciting to have
Oh, it was so good. Yeah.
Number 6, Frax's backstory.
I loved this.
I wonder what Ransik would do if I told him what a coward you are. Actually, it would be quite enjoyable to watch him tear you limb from limb.
At first glance, Frax seemed just like another one of Ransik's goons, a mechanized genius frustrated with his master's disrespect for robots. However, there's a dark secret behind that metallic shell.
I can't wait for
Frax
Time Force.
actually used to be
I
human.
love Time Force.
He was once Dr. Ferrix, a kindly scientist who took pity on Ransik during his time of need. Tragically, Ransik rewarded the Doctor.
This was
by
pretty
murdering
freaking
him
dark.
and stealing his technology.
I was injured beyond hope, barely alive.
He's pretty wounded here.
There was only one way I knew to survive. I wouldn't have made
Yeah,
it had I remained
that
in my human
that's so
form.
gruesome how he looks.
I built myself using the technology I pioneered.
Ferrix survived and managed to rebuild
Yeah.
himself into the robotic mad scientist we know today, secretly planning his ultimate revenge on the mutant.
Just one thing quickly. Like I said, I'm going to say something to each section just so you can have my opinion. I'm not talking throughout the clip because I'm actually fascinated. I like watching him. You may have been confused. I kind of said looking forward to Time Force. I'm keen for Time Force. I've been listening to the Ranger Danger Power Rangers podcast, and it's basically these group of Aussies who are like going through all the Power Ranger episodes, and they like analyze the episode, talk shit about it, and then praise the stuff that's awesome as well. It's like my favorite podcast at the moment. I've listened to multiple episodes multiple times. Like, I highly recommend. I'll link that because, yeah, I definitely recommend you listen to that. Basically, they go through all the episodes. They've gone from Mighty Morphin all the way to they're halfway through Lightspeed, a bit over halfway. That's why I was like, I'm keen for Time Force because in my head I'm like, the Ranger Danger podcast is almost going to be at Time Force, and it's such a good season. It's one of the best seasons easily. And there's so much stuff I can't wait to just hear on the podcast. But yeah, this twist is pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty gruesome how he looks all like wrecked after what Ransik did. I always thought that was so horrifying. Real dark season though. Hell, Ransik killed a ranger in the first episode, so kind of gives you an idea of the tone of the series. But yeah, so good.
That destroyed his life and dragged him into the vicious cycle of hatred and despair. Even more tragically, Frax's story only gets worse from there.
Nakira, wait!
It was tragic.
What's wrong? You don't have to hate. You can break the cycle of hatred. Never give up. Never hate.
Number 5, the 1969 Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power
Ooh.
Rangers.
I don't remember this one.
Studios comics were introduced to Grace Sterling, CEO of Prometheus,
I like the name.
and an unexpected ally for the Rangers. It turns out that she has a bit of history with Zordon as his original Red Ranger.
Oh,
In
cool.
1969, she and 4 others were chosen for a mission to thwart the Green Psycho Ranger's evil scheme on the moon. While Psycho Green was dealt
Oh, I heard about
it
Psycho
came at
Green.
a heavy cost. Grace was one of the only 2 Rangers to make it out of the mission alive.
Oh, shit.
This early experiment became one of Zordon's biggest regrets, but it nonetheless
Wow.
inspired Grace to keep fighting. for
Psycho
the
Green's
Rangers,
monster form looks
even if
amazing.
it means walking into some morally gray areas. Number 4, Dylan's sister, Power.
That Grace Sterling thing, that's pretty cool. Like, I want to read the comics now. I want to read more of it just so I can see that. That's pretty wild. I did hear about Psycho Green, and I like his monster form. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't know a lot about like what happened though. I guess it's kind of spoilery now for the comic, but I really don't mind because it just makes me more, hearing just that little snippet makes me more fascinated to read it. I'm wondering who the other Rangers are, if they ever get mentioned maybe in the show or something. Maybe it's like a, well, I guess the comics come out after Mighty Morphin, obviously, but I mean, like Grace Sterling, have we heard that name in the series of Power Rangers? Wait, no, I think they said she's like original to the comic. I don't know. That's really cool though. I love backstory before like Mighty Morphin Rangers, like what happened like in the past, like stuff about Zordon. It's really fascinating. Yeah, back to this.
Rangers RPM. Because of his amnesia, Dylan's past is a complete mystery to him, except for one vague, haunting memory. Before his Ranger days, Dylan had a blind sister who he swore to protect, but they were separated trying to escape from Venjix, given cybernetic implants, and had their respective minds wiped.
Shall I initiate the upload on subject D44?
Yeah, this was pretty crazy too.
What's even more shocking is who turns out to be his sister. Venjix's human infiltration bot, Tenaya 7.
I don't think it's that surprising though.
You remember. Belongs to us. You're my sister.
Sorry. Yeah, there's brother and sister, but like when the season starts, you don't see the 2 of them, or like second you see Tenaya, you don't think, oh, that's got to be Dylan's sister. You don't think that. Like, she has the human look, so it's obviously a human who's been given cybernetic parts, and yeah. But she was obviously human. So then when stuff starts coming up about Dylan having a sister, well, yeah, then it becomes pretty obvious. But yeah, pretty wild. I think I'm saying that for a lot of these. There's some, like, not only are some unexpected, some are just pretty crazy. There are crows outside and they're bugging me. They just don't leave me alone. Yeah, back to this. I apologize about the birds.
When she learned the truth, she was even more shocked than the fans, as she didn't even know she was human.
DNA match confirmed. Sample is from subject D78. Pseudo DNA match confirmed. Sample is from subject D44.
Tenaya 7 tried to deny the truth, and Venjix tried to wipe out everything she learned through brainwashing. But the past never stays buried forever.
Are you crazy? Why would you protect her?
Because she's my sister.
Number 3. Meet Project Venjix.
I want to watch RPM again.
When
Oh, it's so good.
Alphabet Soup's true nature, she planned to shut them down with a self-aware computer virus. Project
That's
Venjix.
pretty messed up.
Unfortunately, she was interrupted before she could
The
install
fact that
a proper
she, like,
firewall.
Dot K started Venjix. She created Venjix. She doomed the world. Because Parents RPM's post-apocalyptic, so
Wildfire and
I don't want to miss some of this, and I hope you guys aren't mad at me pausing it like this. I apologize, but yeah, because RPM is a post-apocalyptic world, and it's due to like the Venjix, I couldn't get the words out then. Venjix virus, and Dot K started Venjix. That's pretty crazy. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, wow, but I don't think I really processed exactly how big of a deal that is. I haven't watched RPM in years. I really want to watch again now that we've had 2 RPM things in a row. Pretty crazy. I think it's going to also probably talk about the connection to Beast Morphers as well, which kind of showed at the start.
plunge the world into an apocalypse. Kay's backstory is nothing short of tragic. She was abducted by a corrupt government facility as a child and forced to live with the fact that she accidentally created the ultimate doomsday device in her efforts to escape.
You know what could be really fun in the meantime?
You could try cracking this series of encrypted rocket codes.
Thankfully, rather than mope, she instead chooses to fight back with humanity's last line of defense, the RPM Power Rangers.
What happened?
What just happened is that I entered the base code for the Vengex virus. I know it because I wrote it. I'm the one who released it. Everything.
He's so pissed.
Everything you've all been through. It's all my fault.
Number 2, Evox's Dark Panther.
Wow. They made that whole
Power
section of
Rangers
itself.
Peacekeepers. With his master plan underway, Evox decides to reveal his origin to the Rangers. When Nate was a child, he experimented with Morphex and snake DNA on a certain cell shift morpher.
That's cool. It's the RPM morpher.
And I was released into your system. A dead end for you. A new beginning for me.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's an RPM morpher right there. I guess this scene is from the crossover they did like near the end of Beast Morphers, because I haven't seen all of season 2 of Beast Morphers. I can only see what Netflix in Australia has, and they're at episode 9. So I'm at episode 9 of season 2. But I know about the crossover. I know who's in it, and yeah, I know like who the villains are in it, and yeah, the whole thing about Evox being Vengeance, because I remember before Beast Morphers came out, and everyone was like, Vengeance is returning to like the series. Well, wait, hold up. How does this work? Isn't RPM a post-apocalyptic? I said it before, but RPM is a post-apocalyptic thing. Like, this is definitely isn't this world. How do they have the Vengeance? Because at the end of RPM, the last shot of RPM was Doc K with the briefcase of the Morphers, and you see the Vengeance light, like the red light, glow on one of the Morphers, basically showing Vengeance, like being a virus, is still around. So how is it? Because this would be like, is it a Morpher? That's a Morpher, yeah, or I don't know. Because they said how they found like it was an RPM Morpher and the Vengeance virus came out of that. Yeah, boy, how's that work though? Because that's another universe, or because they've said it's an alternate universe, possibly. This is weird. Can you clarify it for me in the comments if I'm confused about something? Yeah, I don't know how that works, but like I'm all for it though. Vengeance is a great villain, and it's cool that he is basically Evox. That's actually the first time like a major villain has become the major villain in 2 separate series. That's pretty cool.
This meant that not only did Nate inadvertently create Evox, but Evox is actually the final evolution of the Vengeance virus.
I was Vengeance.
This finally gave us a resolution to the cliffhanger in the
and
finale, confirming that Vengeance was in fact still alive and now even deadlier than ever. Coupled with the cruel irony of Nate having accidentally unleashed their greatest enemy, this makes for 2 huge twists in one.
How's it? I didn't notice. Evox sounded like Vengeance when he goes, "I'm Vengeance." I was like, wow. I didn't notice that the first time I watched this. That's cool. I can't wait to watch this episode.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few shocking honorable mentions. Levi realizes he's Brody's brother Aiden, Power Rangers Ninja Steel.
I didn't see it coming.
I remember now.
Kind of. Didn't.
I remember it all.
I do like it though.
Mesogog is really Anton Mercer.
This was cool.
Dino Thunder.
Used to creep me out the effects of him transforming back and forth.
Before he controls me.
The A Squad turns traitor, Power Rangers SPD.
You'll be coming with us, Commander Kruger. You have an appointment with Emperor Grum.
That one I get because I remember at the start of SPD when, like, because these were like the higher team of Rangers, like you couldn't have them be the good guys. Like, especially when they were found later, like they weren't just going to take over as the best team again. So, but also like Bridge knows in like episode 1, he like can scan their like, what was it, emotions or something? He can scan something about, he can tell something about a person by just waving his hand, and he notices like their aura. isn't quite right, which is like a hint saying like they're bad, which is pretty crazy because like also this was like genuinely like they wanted to be bad. Normally it's like mind control when a ranger goes bad. They actually chose to go bad. You're putting the Space Rangers to a shame. No. I do like they had the Space Ranger suit, so that blew my mind more than this twist. And Black Ranger now Green Ranger, which is cool.
Master Ord killed Colt.
This was
Power Rangers.
effed up.
What? That's right. I finished off your parents. And I enjoy every single minute of it.
Ryan is the Titanium Ranger. Power Rangers Lightspeed
I mean,
Rescue.
that was pretty obvious once. Yeah, you found out that Dana had a sibling.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our...
That Cole, like Master Ord killing his parents, that's messed up. That's messed up. Continuing
channel
on.
and ring the bell to get notified about our latest
Wait.
videos. You have the option...
Hold on. What's number one? What's number one? Like, I shouldn't guess because I don't remember what number one is. I'm just trying to think. Is it... I was going to say Kendrick's death in Lost Galaxy, but that's... it's not really a plot... Well, I guess if they can make the peace conference a plot twist, then Kendrick's death is a plot twist. But that's just... It was another way to... Like, and it's not the only time a Ranger has died. So, yeah, it couldn't be that. Zordon's death? Oh, no, it'd be Andros and Astronomer.
Option to be
Because that's
notified
big.
for occasional videos or all of them.
I think I'm right about that one.
Phone, make sure
Sorry.
you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Watch this video before you watch my reaction. Sorry.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Andros and Astronomer. Power Rangers in space. When Andros
This is a
was
cool
child,
twist.
Darkonda kidnapped his sister Karone. But the Red Ranger never gave up hope of one day finding her.
Oh.
Years later, he finally
Not unexpected, just saying.
did, but not as he expected.
I can't believe this.
What are you talking about?
You're Karone, my sister.
She was found and raised by Ecliptor into the Princess of Evil, Astronomer. Not only is this the first major Ranger villain family plot twist, but it also explores a concept barely explored until this point, that not all Power Ranger villains are born evil.
Yeah.
Some of them were never given the choice.
And something tells me my brother's alive.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Astronomer, do not be distracted. Remember, you are the Princess of Evil.
Fortunately, once Karone is freed from evil's influence,
And then?
twice, she finally gets the chance to choose her own path and make up for all the wrongs she's committed.
Yes! Oh! One of the best moments in Lost Galaxy. Power Rangers in general. So good. I get goosebumps still.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo.
No, thank you. Did I watch that one? Top 10 20 celebrities who got the last laugh on haters. I might watch that one. Yeah, the Andros Karone, Andros and Astronomer. That's a crazy plot twist. It's not unexpected though, because like it's basically hinted at throughout the whole thing. Like, second Andros sees a video of his sister being kidnapped, like you can basically tell. It's not a shock when it's revealed. Like, the twist itself is like, oh wow, the main villain is the sister of the Red Ranger. Like, that's a crazy twist, but it's not. Well, it is a twist, but I mean, it's basically a twist you realize like throughout the whole series. You know from like near the start that like they're siblings. Still a crazy twist though. Yeah, that's pretty like again messed up. She's kidnapped as a child, and then was immediately then raised to become the Princess of Evil. That's why her redemption arc, like in Lost Galaxy, is one of the best things I've ever seen. I get goosebumps because like this was Astronomer, the main villain of Power Rangers in Space, now taking the Quasar Saber after Kendricks dies and then becoming the Pink Ranger. I love it. I love it. I love Karone. That's such a cool moment. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy twists. Like, I remember when I first saw the video had come out, start of October, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of twists, but really, could you make a top 10? shaking my head now, but I'm like, well, of course there's more than 10. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Like, there was a lot of stuff they didn't even mention. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's hard, like, right now to think of some stuff. But, like, if you're counting, like, writing Rangers off as a twist, I guess the peace conference had them doing, like, the alternate, there was, like, the secret mission thing, so that's kind of, like, part of the twist. Psycho Pink causing the death of Kendricks isn't really a twist. It's more of the Monster One. Because, yeah, if you can count deaths as a twist, like Gem and Gemma in RPM, another RPM moment. Gem and Gemma, when they got deleted, that's a pretty messed up twist as well. Like, you didn't expect Rangers to actually get completely deleted, but obviously they came back, like, the same episode, I think, or maybe next episode. But, yeah, that wasn't great, his deaths. And I think there's a top 10 saddest moments. We could watch that, too, at some point. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think's the most, like, unexpected moment, what the craziest moment in Power Rangers is. I actually kind of want to make a top 10 one day. I've been thinking about just, like, top 10 WTF moments in Power Rangers. So, like, because I haven't made something like that yet. I've done, like, saddest moments in Power Rangers. But I'm in literally, like, well, I think I've also done, like, unexpected or surprising moments in Power Rangers. I'm sure I have. But, like, WTF moments is, like, literally those moments that make you go, what the F? Like, there's one in particular that, like, moments-wise, to give you an example, at the start of Season 3 of Mighty Morphin, when Rito destroys the Thunder Zords, its freaking head falls off. Wires everywhere. It's the bodies of the Zord just crumbling apart while the Rangers are screaming, and they're having to hold back Kimberly from running to the Zord. Oh my god, everyone was on the A game that moment. Like, that is a WTF moment. Do they have a WTF moment? I'm sure this would kind of go under that for Watch Mojo. Or maybe they haven't done it yet. Now I'm rambling on again. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to me if not already. Follow me on social media, links in the description. And also, again, if you want to check out my Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke episodes, go check out the first episode, see what you think. Keep watching. Yeah. I might do another one of these soon enough, because I do enjoy, like, top 10s, reacting to them. So, yeah. May even react to a Power Rangers episode or something. I have ideas of ones, like, I could react to Forever Red, or, like, to the 10th Power. Some of my favorite episodes, react to them. I could do that. It'd be pretty fun. Let me know in the comments if there's an episode you'd like me to react to. Or, yeah, some Power Ranger videos you'd like me to react to. Yeah, it'll be fun. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye!